Hey guys, welcome back to Dark Souls 2, Part 6 of this adventure. My name is Jadon, I'm your host for today. I have to my left side,
Kyle!
And to my right side,
Nick!
And your action was like kind of delayed. You're like, Kyle! I'm like, wait, what?
It's because my brain is on murder mode.
Seriously. Anyway, we found something amazing last time, guys.
This will be an amazing, amazing moment for you Dark Souls 1 fans.
It's so cool. I mean, a lot of you probably have already seen it so far, but it blew my mind. In fact, as soon as we finished our last episode, Kyle and Nick went on their merry way to go about their daily lives. And I'm just like, well, I'm gonna go play a little bit more, so, you know, go figure this out. And Kyle was recently just killing the Dragon Rider, and the Dragon Rider, he was talking about some levers that he could activate to make it easier, but he couldn't figure out why the levers weren't popping up. So I figured it out after they left, and what happens is when you kill the stone giants who are up there,
There'll probably be some science behind it.
Yeah. So when you kill these stone giants in specific spots, there's like one stone giant per area, and there's 3 of these areas, where if you kill them, they have the lever pull up, and it stays up ever since past that point. That giant to your right there is actually the one that you kill to make that lever pull up, and
which will expand the arena for the Dragon Rider, making him a little bit less off.
Quite a bit easier. Then the other levers right here with those 3 giant guys right there, and
just kind of shooky your way past them. They're not the one you're here for.
Really shooking them. I'm not sure which one of them it is, but when you get that lever and the first
here,
one,
gazing wistfully at the sun.
Yeah, he's like, praise the sun.
I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. Alright, I'm gonna try to kill this guy quick before his homies come up here and get all angry at me.
Yeah, the problem about killing this guy right here is that he has those little home dogs, and they can be a big pain in the butt because these guys are actually decently powerful. They're not too hard to kill simply because they don't have a huge amount of HP for what it takes to kill them. However, now it's a little bit of trouble. Alright, see, if you took...
There's the lever.
Now the lever is all up, and if you press it and you turn to your left...
Pull! Why aren't you pulling?
Now roll!
Yes,
okay.
All right.
Okay, that was close. So now you see the drawbridge lowering. So now we have this cathedral place. It's actually called the
Cathedral of the Blue.
Oh, item. Cathedral of the Blue. Luckily, there's an
item. They're like,
chest
oh hell no, we're not going up there.
Oh, it's an ominous drawbridge. I might as well just turn around and go
They're like,
home,
we know what's up there. We know what's up there. It's totally a guy who's gonna like kill our butts. Ooh, there's a lot of signs up here.
Our one weakness.
So we're gonna try to use the summoning for the first time efficiently in this playthrough, because the first time we did it, it was kind of like the guy was just like standing around and going somewhere. I'm like, where are you going?
Oh, he did decide to come up.
He's just like,
hi, bud.
He's like, how's your day going? How's your day going?
You summoned me?
Hey, Mr. Neon Shadow, I believe it is.
Oh,
no. What?
Okay, your sacrifice was not in vain.
Well, you know what game? You know what game? You know what? Summoning failed. Oh, really? You don't say. You don't say. I'm gonna count to 30, and if there's not a phantom sign up by then, I'm just gonna go kill him.
That was so funny, though. I mean, that was just so good. It kind of sucks, though, because the guy is probably just like, hey, buddy, what? Oh! Oh, my goodness, that was funny. At least
that was... Okay, now that I'm done being absolutely furious about it, that was pretty priceless.
And
he
Nick
gave his life to protect you, Kyle. That was his whole
Take
goal.
one for the team, bro. Take one for the team.
And the giant did kind of commit ritualistic suicide off the cliff promptly afterwards, so his assistance was appreciated.
He's like, must follow target. Alright, so yeah.
Okay, alright. Exact dumb monkey.
Why is he so low on health?
Hello, my friend.
Alright,
How
so
are you today?
Rule 1 of Dark Souls, always bow to whoever you get to summon. Ooh, 2 people. This should be a swing.
Hello, my friend.
Alright, so this should be pretty good. They look like pretty decent people.
Game time.
The first time we summoned somebody, it was just a shenanigan. Now we're going to actually
for those of you who are looking for a fun boss, you're going to enjoy. For those of you who played Dark Souls 1, get ready to feel.
I mean, so much feels. And even his name and the ring he drops is like perfect. Alright, my advice for this guy, always roll at that point or put up your shield like Kyle did. I prefer rolling because it keeps you away from being hurt.
Go, my minions.
Since you have 2 people there, why don't you take it easy just in case? I mean, it'd be pretty embarrassing dying with 2 people.
Triangle attack, Fire Emblem style.
Alright, so yeah, my preferred method for fighting this guy is actually rolling because he has a slower spear than what Ornstein in Dark Souls 1 has.
Hint, this guy is Ornstein.
Seriously. And
My
so,
theory is that it's the remnants of his wandering ghost looking for redemption after being slain by the undead in combat in the first game.
I was actually gonna bring that
Spoiler
up
alert!
as soon as we got his ring, because his ring gives him a little bit of characterization, and it's really quite cool. And
since Ornstein was a remnant of Dark Souls 1, he was an inhabitant of that world, which means he too was susceptible to the undead curse. So chances are, this is just the remnants of Ornstein after he went hollow after being slain.
Which would be super cool.
By the,
However, how he got here makes me confused.
I'm pretty sure this is the ruins of Anor Londo. That would explain the whole cathedral bit.
This is a different country,
No,
though.
Drang Lake was built upon the ruins of Lordran, I think. That's my theory.
Anyways, I mean, I can't wait for, like, Vati Vidya to come out with some lore for this game.
God, he's gonna have a heyday with this game.
Seriously, it's gonna be so cool, and I want him to, like, explain it and stuff. But, so, for
like
strategies
the friggin' sublime bone powder, which I found.
Seriously, where did you find that?
It was in the Sinner's Rise.
What is that?
It's an area promptly after the Lost Bastille and the Belfry Luna.
Huh.
Josh is like, I don't know what these words mean.
I'm trying to make sure not to go too far past our
understand
playthrough. In fact, I'm just a little bit past where we are here. But it was really quite funny because as soon as like Kyle and I found out, not Kyle and I found out about the no, you better not die. You stop that right now.
I'm not gonna die.
I mean, technically, one more stabbing would have been like,
go minions.
How's your day?
Go, my minions.
And
Embrace
of course,
eternity.
you better take that last slash because no, yay!
Die.
And hang on, don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy.
No! Did that really just happen?
I told you not to be greedy.
I put my shield up. I'm used to the Dark.
I mean, you had like 0 stamina.
I know. I'm used to Dark Souls 1 where the shielding is much more forgiving. I suck at this game's shielding still.
But
had like 17 health left.
Yeah.
Lives to be over. Sorry.
Shut your face.
At least the lever's up now, so I don't have to worry about the friggin' giants.
Because you had to use up like all of your Estus flags by the time you got to the boss.
Well, we have 9 human effigies, so...
So it's not too bad.
I mean, it's not like we're really missing anything. I mean...
Yeah. Kyle. Now...
Pardon my shame. Should we just skip to the boss gate?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay. Alright. Round 2.
Yeah.
This time I got the Frenchie with me, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, we found a French person. Apparently French are good at war. I mean, probably not. But
We sorry.
I feel like this guy's just gonna surrender like halfway through the battle.
Mother of what?
I mean...
Wow, this guy packs a punch to it.
Seriously, he has a nice little halberd. He's like, how's your day, Ornstein? Because, yeah, it's pretty hilarious.
And now I'm free to happily halberd Hellspawn. Now, let's go.
But yeah, Kyle was like super unhappy as we left. He's like, I am so sorry. I'm like,
I felt
man.
like you guys don't understand. I was so happy because I was doing so well by riding off the coattails of my peers, but still. And then, no.
Yeah. So as for an actual strategy for this guy, like I was trying to say earlier, oh, no!
It's okay. He has given me enough to work with.
He left his mark at least. I mean, that sucks.
He took out like 3/4 of his health. Well, Kyle took out a lot.
I mean, probably like an eighth. That guy was doing like 300.
He took out like quarter health in like 2 hits.
Yeah, so the reason I advise rolling instead of using shield is because you can easily get locked into one of those times where you get shield, what is it? Shield broken, and that leaves you highly susceptible to die. And so the thing I like to do is
Why am I doing so little damage to him? I was doing 60 earlier.
Well, I mean, technically he's supposed to be a later boss, but we're just like, let's do it now. And so, if you stay to his right side or left side, just don't stay center on, he'll usually try to stab you. When he stabs you, you can just simply get out of the way and take a couple slashes at him. Luckily, if you only take a couple, you should be easy enough to get away before he slashes you any further. Just play it safe. Because I was about to tell Kyle, right as he was reaching the end of his HP, I had a similar experience. Just don't be greedy as you get to the end of it. Because a lot of the time when we're doing bosses in Dark Souls, anybody, like, all the time, by the way, this is really easy, just get back. It doesn't even do that much damage.
It's the same thing as his lightning splash effect he did in Dark Souls 1.
Well, you have to
now he's all darkness themed.
Lightning splash effect came when he absorbed snow.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, okay.
Or did I say the other way around?
I mean, well, you just said his lightning splash effects.
But,
But it's actually really easy to dodge, and it's not very damaging, so it's not a huge issue. But just keep on his tails, and as Zero Punctuation said, smother your face in his butt. His buttocks.
Of pressing your face into their butt, hacking away at that back leg, and then rolling away when they wind up their inevitable stomp attack for the requisite 11.5 minutes.
Yeah.
I might have seen that video a couple too many times just because it's so perfect.
How many? I mean,
at least 3 or 4.
so
Shields
yeah.
up, shields up.
I'll finish what I was saying. In Dark Souls, it's always a temptation to try to kill them when they're on their last legs. But the thing about Dark Souls, they're always just as dangerous, if not more, when they're on their last legs.
What do they say about cornered dogs?
They bite the hardest. Seriously.
I mean, they don't say that exactly, but it's the general concept.
But what did he...
Got the idea. Now we're turning Dancing with the Stars Dark Souls edition.
I mean, he's using a nice little... what would you
The
call
rising
this?
butt attack.
The rising buttocks attack.
Which actually is what I referred to the Asylum Demon's attack in Dark Souls 1. Shields up,
Seriously.
shields up, shields up, shields up.
It's his signature attack. Alright, now you can probably kill him with just another roast 3/. Out! Almost got it. And so the first time, not the first time, but
Goodbye, old boy.
when I fought him,
I don't suck at life! Woo!
I mean, well, you know, just kidding.
Ouch.
Alright,
Look at all that souls. That souls.
that's so. Alright, go to nice,
And we already have the cat ring, so...
Yep.
And the ring of binding we picked out from that chest outside. What that does is when we're hollow, it reduces how much HP we lose. Sort of like the cling ring if you play Demon Souls.
I consider it one of the most effective and most important
I
rings.
really want to kill this guy. I want to kill him so
yeah,
badly because
yeah.
he's supposed to give you the Blue Sentinel Covenant, but he doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
We're not going to bother talking to him because all he says is something about you not being worthy, and I'm not going to change my mind.
He's like,
And he never
hey.
does.
He's like, hey, you're like not cool, so you know what?
And he doesn't
Step
give you
off.
anything to like, hey, maybe you should try working on this. No. I love this. I love this mask. This is my favorite helmet in the game.
Oh, I love this helmet. This is one of the reasons we came here, because it gives us you a nice little helmet, and it gives you the old Leo ring, which, I mean...
And guess what? Who can still fast roll? Me! So head down past Captain Blue Balls over here and head to the bonfire in this room.
Captain Blue Ball?
It works on several levels because he's not giving us anything.
And he
so
is
rest at
the
this bonfire.
he is the captain of the Covenant of the Way of the Blue, so you know, I mean...
I told you, man, it's an art. They're good at it. They know how to cheat you. Now, so we're gonna head back to Majula with all these souls. Anything in particular you want done with them?
You know what? I think we're good on armor for the moment.
Why don't we just level ourselves up a bit?
we level ourselves
Or
up?
do you want to? What we? Oh wait, have we gotten Leningrast's key?
Yes. The Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah, we already
Why
did
don't we
that.
buy out his stock of Titanite first, so we
How
have
come?
it on hand?
Well, I mean, we don't need it yet. We're not going to be using it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So, I would probably say put some not dexterity, we have enough of that. Endurance, definitely.
Oh wait, right. I need to talk to her.
Yeah.
Old habits die hard.
So, get some in the endurance.
Do we want to ever include spellcasting of any kind?
Not yet, because pyromancy's always been my favorite type.
And we're just about to get it.
Yeah, but pyromancy doesn't require anything.
Well, first,
except for
let's see how
attunements.
many levels we have.
So
We have
we
7
got.
levels.
That's a lot of levels. That's really nice. So that's part of the reason why we went and fought him. So I would say probably endurance, a little bit of vigor, and then maybe 1 or 2 adaptability, something like that.
How about...
And if you want to put some in
Yeah.
attunement, you can. I mean,
How about that?
how many does it take for attunement to get to first
10.
10? Okay, so we're almost there then. Yeah, that sounds cool.
What we could do is take...
I mean, we can probably just slowly build attunement because we don't have anything
Yeah.
for it yet.
So I think that this is a good way to go.
That looks...
I agree with that.
Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. I mean,
Probably put the points in vitality as opposed to anything else. Because adaptability is okay.
it's
but
not super important.
It doesn't
though.
increase our agility that much. What's better is to have a higher equipment load so we can carry cooler stuff.
Speaking of equipment load, what happens is it's just by percentage. Like every 1% is a little bit slower than the last one, and
Did
at
you-
70% it becomes fat roll.
Is that so?
Yes, that is how it works.
I know!
Anyways, so that's actually going to be
Why do we have this equipped?
because it's a pretty good sword.
Wow. That's
I-
incredible.
Anyways,
I wish I'd known about that. I would have been dual wielding the whole time.
well, I
Could've
mean,
just rolled out of his way.
Shield is super effective for him.
True.
Yeah.
And now we shall leave you with this glorious image that could totally be a poster.
I like looking like one of the people, you know, like in the Forest of Fallen Giants. Their heads are just like.
Yeah.
Now he looks kind of like it. Anyways, so that's been pretty cool. Go kill Ornstein, guys. Oh, we didn't read his soul and ring yet.
We didn't read the description. What is happening? Oh, it's a ghost.
Sorry to take it off you that awesome look, but I mean, I promised them we would look at it. So the thing about the Ornstein imitation is they actually state in his soul, this is his Leo description. This, by the way, older Leo ring, nowhere near as good as the regular Leo ring. It actually doesn't do that much because it's just for thrusting and it's for parrying. And so, I mean, neither one of those is
Nick,
very good
I will
for us.
stab you. Now here is Dragon Rider and Dragon Slayer.
Go ahead.
Could you imagine if you had to fight Ornstein and the Dragon Slayer and the Dragon Rider at the same time?
I mean,
You
if
would
he was
just kill-
riding
it
an
would-
actual
it might,
dragon,
the game
that
might
would-
as well be just called
So-
Just Kill Yourself.
Old Dragonslayer is reminiscent of a certain knight that appears in old legends.
So what we do believe is that it's probably either reminiscent, like in the sense as his wandering spirit, because he has such a strong spirit. Because
Or he's undead and his armor is all black and rusty. Wait, what?
yeah, I mean that makes sense too. Either way, it's a really cool throwback to Dark Souls 1, and I guess eventually we'll find out the lore behind everything.
And if you watch his interactions with Smo in Dark Souls 1 when they fight, when you fight them, you can see that he's the more honorable one. So I can feel like if he went undead, his one mission of like wandering around would still be to find one last challenge before
Yeah.
he completely fades away.
And with him,
And we gave that to him.
And
we gave him a warrior's death.
with that being said, I've been J-Ron, guys. We'll see you guys for the next part,
I've been Kyle.
I've been Nick.
and we'll see you guys next time. Outro.